Primal Reversion! Lava. Get over here. Dude, I gotta go listen to Persona 5 Strikers soundtrack after this. Lady Jacinthe, he's beaten you with just Groudon 3 times in a row. Are you sure you want to run it back again? Do not question Lady Jacinthe. She'll lose as many times in a row as she pleases. Goodbye. That's a good point. Is the Zygarde gonna show up again? Am I gonna have to fight the Zygarde in between Jacinthe round 3 and Jacinthe round 4? All right, Dynamic Punch first to bait out the whatchamacallit. Hi, Clefable. Oh my goodness, Mega Clefable, what are the odds? Oh! Dude, I'm bot. Dynamic Punch. If I waited long enough, would she eventually, like, use an actual move? Or is her AI programmed to just wait until she protects the first hit? I might test that on the final round. A most heartfelt congrats on your victory. Allow me to heal your Pokemon, yada yada. I will be your final opponent for the final match as well. You ready to begin? Let's do it. Play those funky beats. Bow, 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 bow. I have a Groudon. This Groudon has beaten you 3 times in a row, Jacinthe. Also, no Zygarde. Throws down phone, breaks skateboard. Goodbye. Farewell. Keeps bringing up my whole team for experience, but they're all already maxed out. Oh, what? You went for Protect? You didn't do that any of the other times. Jacinthe finally learning? That's crazy. You've got to be joking me. How do you freeze a Groudon, a primal one at that? It's made of lava. Get out of here. All right, back to your regularly scheduled losing to Groudon. Oh no, not Sylveon. Thank goodness I put Heavy Slam on this thing. I say as if I wouldn't win all of these matches even if I didn't have Groudon. All right, Dynamic. Wait, no, wait and see if she ever does anything. I want to know. I want to see it. I want to see if she just waits until I click Dynamic Punch, or click a move to Protect. Come on, do something. Yep. Eventually the AI will just be like, fine, I'll do it myself. And then she goes for the Protect. All right. Die. Easy dubs. Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't make me fight every single Jacinthe. Like, it wasn't just like the tournament setup was just like you have to beat everyone in every round. Agony of defeat is nothing compared to the joy of witnessing such magnificent might. Oh, you don't say. I've never heard that one before. Well, Jacinthe, I have once again proven that you are a loser. Congrats, you're the champion of Le Super Torneo de Jacinthe 0, or O, not 0. Now to the victor goes the grandest prize of all, which is, it's Lebanne. I get Lebanne, I get Lebanne. Dibs on Lebanne. The right to battle me at any time forever. Oh man, what a ripoff. I wanted Lebanne. Lebanne starts clapping. Congrats from the bottom of my heart. I commend your victory. Thanks, Lebanne. I appreciate it. Yo, 30 luxury balls. That actually is worth a lot. All right, never speak to me again. Well, chat, we got that done. And by we, I mean Groudon. So now, let me look at my mission list, actually. What have we still have not encountered a Feebas. Right, the 3 trials, which I need more experience candy for, basically. I'm going to use a bench to cycle the day again real quickly, and then even if there isn't a portal with new Pokemon in it to catch, we will still go through some portals to start building up. It's possible that you have to, like, finish the Rayquaza quest and then it starts showing you more portals with new Pokemon. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, oh, now you've beaten Rayquaza, like, all the special portals will start showing up, and they have, like, even more Pokemon you haven't seen in them. Sounds like something Nintendo would do, am I right? Am I right, fellow gamers? Hey, there's Porygon again. I still don't have Mudkip yet either, do I? Surely I'm just getting unlucky when it comes to Mudkip. The game just refuses to give me the Kipmeister, as I call him. Let's go jump in this 3-star portal. Let's just, like, jump in a portal or two, get some survey points, and then we'll go from there. I just immediately clicked that donut, whatever. Skip. Wish the mainline Pokemon game would adopt this game's combat system. Like, do you really, though? I mean, mainline Pokemon's gameplay isn't, like, stellar either. I've played so very many better... That was Calm Mind, not Shadow Ball. Whoops. I have played so many better turn-based games. But, like, this game it's really just button mashy, is the thing. Like, I don't think I only need to catch 3 different species. Okay. You'll do. I don't know. I just really don't find it, like, it gets really boring really fast to me. Chandelure, did you get cursed? I think is how you died there. The thing that's fun about Legends Arceus, and by extension this game to me, is exploring and catching things. I really couldn't care less about the combat. Honestly, if anything, I'm really disappointed in the combat because they finally tried to do something different, and in the end, they just made it like, yeah, just press the buttons really fast. And that's about it. Can you screw off, Ghastly? Why did I go for Thunderbolt? I killed anyway. You ever just forget that Gardevoir can fly? 100,000? That'll take long? It won't take that long. We're already at 30,000. And look, once we complete everything here, it's gonna give us like 3,000. It's gonna give us like 4,000 for like each portal we go through, give or take. It won't take that long to get to 100K. Are the portals part of the DLC? Yes. Portals are the DLC. Anyway, at the end of the day, I'm pretty disappointed in this game's combat system. Up. You guys are not a new species for me to catch. Thunderbolt. I was about to say, how long does it take to launch a Thunderbolt? Yo, I saw some Litwicks up on the roof, but they were like across the roof from me, so I ignored them. Can I find some Pokemon that aren't Ghastly and Haunter? Asking for a friend. I'm guessing since you don't care for the combat system, you don't play any ranked online matches? No. Playing Pokemon competitively? No, I respect my time too much for that. Get in there, Litwick. I used to play competitive Pokemon way back in the day. I regret using so much time for it. Climb! I tell you what, though, playing this game does make me want to play Legends Arceus again sometime. Like, straight up, playing this game really just made me appreciate, like, even though it also definitely had some classic Pokemon flaws, Legends Arceus is straight up the best Pokemon game made, maybe ever, but definitely in the past, like, decade. Would I really rather play Legends Arceus than play, like, Pokemon Black? Probably not. Or Platinum, for that matter. Ask, because that's how you get certain Megastones? Yeah, I know, and I don't care. I think it's very stupid that Megastones are locked behind the, online. I don't want to play the competitive online. I just want to play the game. I'm not really a big fan of playing this game's combat system against AI. I can only imagine how annoying it is against, like, other people who, like, know life this game. You know, if other people want to play online competitive, more power to them. My friend Shroom does. Not of ZA, but he does, what the heck are the current games called? It's not Sword and Shield. I keep wanting to say Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet. There's another side quest over here. When did that get there? He plays competitive Scarlet and Violet. I look down on him for it, but like in a friendly way. What's the side quest here? Hello? Oh, you were invisible. Nice. Hey, sorry to spring this on you, but I need help finding someone. I'm looking for a trainer who uses dragon types and whose partner is a Dragalge. Person is tall, has green hair. Yeah, it's, Lebanne. Probably looks pretty wild and tough, like a street fighter. Yeah, she's wearing a maid outfit these days. If you know anyone that fits that description, please let me know. The Dauntless Dragalge trainer. That is Lebanne. What unlocked this side quest? Did I have to do the tournament Jacinthe thing? Trainer I'm looking for uses dragon types, has Dragalge, tall green hair, like dresses like a street fighter. Okay, so do I have to go to Lebanne for this? Is that the trick here? That's the museum. Where's, yeah, Rich is me. Out of curiosity, if you were designing Pokemon combat, what mechanics would you have in a Pokemon game? I'm a game player, not a game designer. So, you know. But honestly, what I would do is I would try to make Pokemon, I would keep it turn-based because that's what Pokemon is known for. Hi, Lebanne. And I would try to, I would make it where the common way that you did battles was not 1v1. It would be like double battles or triple battles, even. I wouldn't make triple battles like they did in Gen 5 where you can only hit at a certain distance or whatever, but I would try to improve double and triple battles to make Pokemon's turn-based combat more like the other really good, really fun turn-based combat games like SMT, Persona, Digimon, etc. Because I think part of what makes Pokemon so incredibly stale and one note is that it's just one Pokemon against one Pokemon, and it doesn't leave a lot of room for, like, experimentation. And then I would, you know, in the main game, I would try and, like, I know they tried to with, like, raid battles. I would probably try and improve, like, boss fights, quotation marks, again, to try and be, because, like, the turn-based games that I like are games like Persona and Soul Hackers 2 and Digimon Story Time Stranger and all. And they all play better than Pokemon, in my eyes. So I would try and do that. Also, some of the most fun I had playing Pokemon when I was younger was Pokemon Coliseum and XD, and those were double battles. Pokemon double battles inherently, I think if you just made the game double battles, it wouldn't really do much. You would have to improve double or triple battles to make it better in general. But that's what I would be trying to do if I was suddenly put in charge of Pokemon. But also, again, I'm not a game designer. All I really know is that I have a lot of fun playing Time Stranger and Persona and etc., which are turn-based games. I do not have a lot of fun playing your typical Pokemon turn-based game. So I would be looking towards the turn-based games I enjoy and trying to make it more like that, is what I would do. But of course, you'd have to come up, you can't just copy and paste like how Persona 5 plays. You'd have to come up with its own, like, unique twist on it. What do you want? Oh, I brought this person with me? What are you wearing? Who cares what I'm wearing? It's none of your business. Yeesh, talk about tactless. Guess some things never change. Good to see you again, Marcia. My Pokemon and I have been training tirelessly to finally take you down, Lebanne. Ha! Training hard's a given for any fighter worth their salt. I've gotten stronger, too. Well, I'm counting on it, and I'll beat you anyway. Then you'll have to make good on your promise. Lebanne, you know that I cannot allow you to participate in extracurricular non-SBC activities. Not without me, of course. Oh, do I have to double battle these idiots for like the 5th time? How many times do I have to battle Jacinthe in this game? What? We got a score to settle on the battlefield, lady, so stay out of the way. If you wish to battle Lebanne, you will need my permission to do so. You have but one option, team up with Solo and battle us together. Oh my god, shoot me into the sun, bro. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, lady? Dinosaurs. Why am I leading Gardevoir instead of... Right, because I was using her in the portal thing. Yo, Cyclozone. Hold on, let me get Groudon out here. He'll handle this. Oh, nice double protect, guys. Primal Reversion! Dude, she's getting absolutely bullied while I'm Primal Reverting you. There we go. That's better. Icolade. The Gardevoir dies. Dead. All right, time to Mega Evolve, everybody. Our responsibilities as elites to guide the masses, Clefable. This is like the 6th time we've seen this Mega animation in the past 15 minutes. Anyways, if I had been in charge of making... Do this to bait out the... Oh, she didn't even protect. All right. Time for a secret weapon, Mega Evolve, so we can drag these two Dragalge. If I was in charge of making Legends ZA, where they tried to do the combat system different, I would make it where, and I think a lot of other people have said this too, I would have made it where you control the Pokemon themselves. You move around as the Pokemon, you try to dodge attacks, you throw out your attacks, etc. I would have tried to go somewhere down that route. I didn't realize the Dragalge would also have Protect. Well, Clefable's dead. I'll get Dragalge here in a second. Taking forever for Precipice Blades to recharge. Nah, I was so close. Oh, whatever, we got it. I would have tried to make it actual real-time combat instead of this combat system, which is just, hey, the lock-on kind of sucks, but just lock on and then like press A and then press B, and then the opponent dies. Because that is what this combat boils down to. It's almost still turn-based. You literally just, you lock on, hope the lock on works because it's a little jank, and then you're like, all right, press Heat Crash. All right, cool, it didn't die in one. Press Precipice Blades. All right, cool, it died. Rinse and repeat for the next one. Wonderfully done. It would seem you pair perfectly with any partner. There's like no actual timing. The closest thing this game has to strategy is when you know the opponent has Protect and you press a move to bait the Protect. And even then, it still just comes down to press A, then press B. If they're still alive, press the X button. And there you go. You got me, Marcia. I can tell how hard you've been training. You weren't kidding about all that training, huh? Told you so, though I admit this victory was largely thanks to Solo. Yeah, obviously. I had a Groudon. A win's a win and a deal's a deal. Now you have to fulfill the promise you made. Lebanne, partner with me. She's currently a slave, so... yeah, about that. I've already got a partner. Sorry, but that's one promise I just can't keep. And yet you partnered up with Gwen, or did I imagine that? I already told you I did that for Miss Ansha's benefit. I see how it is. Guess I took too long training and missed my shot, huh? No worries, I get it. And Lebanne, that outfit looks good on you. Thank you for your help, Solo. All right, you bunch of weirdos. Now then, where am I gonna find a good partner? What? That was weird. All right, anyways, stop making me come up here.